Meeting up with Davey Todd, last year's Superstock 1000 champion and international road racer. So I'm going to catch up with him now and see how he's getting on. It's going to be good for sound quality, isn't he? There. Davey? Now we've got to do this thing where we pretend we haven't already seen each other, but we have. We haven't. Davey, I don't feel like we're in the north of England because the sun's shining and I feel quite warm. Just explain to me where we are and why we're here.
Well, like you say, it's not usually like this, to be honest. Usually I'm stood here at Iron Works Moto Park in Teesside, my home motocross track, and usually, yeah, pouring down my rain, so it's really nice that you brought the sun with you today.
Yeah, it's cool. I was fully expecting a full wet weather. Well, I say I was fully expecting, I brought shorts, I don't know why. Confidence is key. Motocross is a bit of a funny sport as a training tool for us in that it's really good for motorbike racing, but at the same time it's really dangerous. It's easy for injuries to occur. Do you weigh up the risk and reward of doing that, or do you feel like it's a good thing for you for road racing?
I know a lot of people like weigh up the risks of racing motocross and stuff, or riding motocross, but for me, I've come from motocross. That's my background. Since I was a kid, I raced motocross, and only until pretty recently, it was 2016, that I started riding sports bikes and stopped racing motocross. Motocross, I almost feel more comfortable and more at home than I do on a sports bike, a super bike. So for me, when I get on one, I feel like I can use it, be somewhat sensible as much as I can, not take too much risk, and still use it for some good training.
That is the exact reason I am not riding today. Eurosport are quite concerned about me when we go and do activities, and they spoke about public liability insurance and just called me a public liability. So I'm not actually riding today. What made that switch for you? Why did you go from motocross to supermoto to sports bikes?
To be honest, it links in perfectly from what we're talking about, the risk there. It was actually because of the leg injury. I was racing supercross at the time and smashed my leg up pretty bad, and they said basically if you break this again in the next year, we might have to talk about cutting it off because it's not in good shape. And I didn't want to stop racing, I never wanted to stop racing, and basically thought then, what else can I do that's a bit less severe? And thought, racing on tarmac, there's less bumps, less jumps, that's probably a good avenue. And I had some friends that moved from motocross, like Christian Idden, like Malachi Mitchell-Thomas, Ben Stafford, like a bunch of them at the time who I'd raced with when I was younger. They'd moved on to sports bikes and got on well, so thought, why not give that a go?
Yeah, I think that brings the interview to a close. We've got some motocross riding to do. I am actually going to be on the camera today. I don't know why Lee has decided that he wants me to film. I think he thinks it's going to be funny or entertaining, or he's just being lazy, I don't know.
I've got some spare kit if you want to ride.
I'm all right on the riding, thanks. So, let's get out there. Due to me being a general health and safety risk and public liability, I have not been allowed to ride motocross today. So to get myself involved in the shoot, I'm actually going to be going out and being the cameraman to provide low cost, low budget entertainment for you all to watch. Right, watch this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Nailed it. No stress, no strain, no drama. Never let your boys ill and ship my armor. See that? It's about that time to hit you with a stupid on your presto rhyme. Y'all can't kick it like I do. Flavor like Sunkist, different in the statue. Can I have your attention and keep it like it was Kalisco vision? To show mad love is the mission. To get negativity out of your system. Y'all know what time it is. Let's take it back to 88 and get busy. Come on. That wraps up another Mac off. We still don't know what. Is it off track with Mac? Mac off track. Davey, thanks for having me. Best of luck for the rest of the season.
Thanks,
see you soon.
Appreciate it.
Catch you in the next one. I butchered that. Do that again. Do that. The last sentence you wouldn't have noticed, but my face went. The sentence didn't come out. All right.